Chosen one, God has already marked you. You are not ordinary, you never have been. And no matter how much the world tries to convince you otherwise, deep in your spirit, you know it, you feel it. You sense that there is something different about you, something that sets you apart, something that cannot be explained but can always be felt. This is not a coincidence. This is confirmation. Before you ever took your first breath, before you even entered this world, God chose you. He set you apart, sealed you with purpose, and placed inside of you a calling that no force on this earth can erase. And right now, in this very moment, the divine is bringing this message straight to you, not by accident, but by alignment. You are here because you were meant to hear this. And now, the question is not whether you are chosen. The question is, will you accept it? Many have been called, but only the few who choose to step into their calling will walk in divine favor. You are one of them. You have been receiving the signs, feeling the shift, experiencing the spiritual awakening. But you cannot just sit in your knowing. You must act on it. Because the moment you claim your chosenness, everything changes. The way you see yourself shifts. The way you move through life transforms. The way the universe responds to you becomes undeniable. So hear this, and hear it well. You are chosen. And the moment you embrace this truth, you will become unstoppable. This is not a message to take lightly. This is a divine warning. God is trying to confirm something to you right now. The world around you is shifting, and if you do not recognize who you are, if you do not fully step into the identity that has already been written for you, you risk missing what has been prepared for you. This is not the time to be unsure. This is not the time to hesitate. Because every second you doubt your calling, every moment you shrink back into fear, you are delaying the blessings that are already set in motion for you. Look at your life. Look at the patterns, the betrayals, the isolations, the moments where you felt like you didn't belong, like no one truly understood you. Do you think that was random? Do you think that was just bad luck? Number, it was preparation. God had to pull you away. God had to allow certain things to fall apart. God had to make you uncomfortable, because if He didn't, you would have stayed in places that were never meant to hold you. The reason you have faced so much opposition, so much resistance, so much spiritual warfare, is because the enemy knows who you are, even when you don't. And that is why you must wake up. Now, you do not have time to keep questioning yourself. You do not have time to keep waiting for the perfect moment. This is the moment. This is the divine instruction you have been waiting for. It is time to rise. It is time to stop doubting. It is time to step fully, boldly, and unapologetically into who you were always meant to be. Because if you don't, you will look back one day and realize that you were the only thing standing in your own way. Chosen one, this is your activation. No more waiting, no more second guessing, no more hoping for a sign. This is the sign. Right now, in this moment, declare it. Speak it into existence. Write it in the comments. I accept my divine calling. I am chosen. I am ready. Because the second you say it, the second you claim it, the universe will start moving in your favor. Like this video if you feel this message resonating in your spirit. Share it with another chosen one who needs this divine confirmation. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Because this is only the beginning, and the messages that are coming next will awaken something inside you that you never even knew existed. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are unstoppable. And nothing can take that away from you. Chosen one. Have you ever wondered why you feel different? Why your path has been so challenging? Why it seems like no matter where you go, you never fully blend in with the crowd? This is not by accident. It is by design. The very things that make you feel set apart, isolated, or even misunderstood are the proof that you are chosen. The weight you have carried, the trials you have endured, the moments where you felt like you were walking alone, these were not punishments. They were preparation. God does not choose just anyone. He does not place his divine calling on those who seek comfort over growth, those who crave approval over truth, those who desire the world over his kingdom. No, he calls the rare, the resilient, the ones whose souls burn with something deeper than what this world offers. And that is why your journey has been different. That is why you have been tested in ways others have not. Because a chosen one is forged in fire. You have been refined through trials that would have broken most people. You have been stripped of things that were never meant to go with you. You have been pulled away from relationships, environments, and even versions of yourself that could not handle the magnitude of your calling. And now, the time of confirmation has come. God is revealing to you who you really are. He is confirming what has always been inside you. But you must open your eyes. You must recognize the signs. You must accept that the reason you never fit in was because you were never meant to. You were meant to lead. You were meant to stand apart. You were meant to walk a path that few have the courage to take. And now the question is, will you step into it fully? For too long, you have carried doubt. You have questioned yourself. You have wondered if you are imagining things. You have let the voices of the world make you second-guess what your spirit already knows. But chosen one, hear me now. There is no room for doubt where you are going. The enemy wants you confused. The world wants you distracted. The people who do not understand your path want you to believe that you are just like them, that your calling is nothing special, that your destiny is no different from anyone else's. But that is a lie. You are different. You are set apart. And deep down, you know it. God does not speak to everyone the way he speaks to you. He does not reveal things to everyone the way he reveals them to you. He does not give everyone the same level of discernment, wisdom, or spiritual sight. And that is why you cannot doubt yourself any longer. That is why you must shift your mindset from uncertainty to certainty, from hesitation to boldness, from questioning to absolute knowing. You are not lost. You are not mistaken. You are not making this up. You are walking in divine alignment. You are stepping into something greater than yourself. And the moment you fully believe it, the moment you stop playing small, stop dimming your light, stop apologizing for the power that has been placed inside of you, everything will change. Because the only thing standing between you and your highest destiny is your own willingness to claim it. So claim it now, right here, right now. Say it. I am chosen, I am ready, I am walking in divine certainty. Because once you do, the doors that were once locked will begin to open. The things that once felt heavy will begin to lift. The path that once seemed unclear will start to reveal itself, one step at a time. All because you finally decided to trust. Chosen one, there is a divine plan over your life. And with that plan comes provision. You do not have to worry about how things will unfold. You do not have to stress about where the resources will come from. You do not have to figure out every detail on your own. Because God has already gone before you. The path has already been prepared. The blessings have already been assigned to you. The opportunities, the connections, the divine appointments, they are already in motion. All you have to do is walk in faith. A child does not wake up in the morning and wonder if they will be fed. They do not stress about whether they will have shelter, protection, love. They simply trust. And that is the kind of trust you must have now. You do not have to chase. You do not have to strive. You do not have to fight for what is already yours. You simply have to align yourself. Because when you are in alignment, blessings flow effortlessly. When you are in alignment, favor follows you wherever you go. When you are in alignment, the things you once struggled for begin to show up with ease. That is the power of divine provision. So release the fear, let go of the stress. Surrender to the knowing that you are already taken care of. Say it now. I trust in divine provision. I release fear. I am fully supported. Because the moment you believe it, the moment you truly embrace it, the moment you stop operating in fear, and start walking in faith, everything will shift. The doors are already opening, the path is already unfolding, and all you have to do is step forward. Chosen one, the moment you step into your divine power, you will notice something. Resistance. People will question you. Some will doubt you. Others will resent you for daring to rise beyond the limits they have placed on themselves. They will wonder why you have changed, why you no longer entertain the things you once did, why your energy feels different. They do not understand that when God calls you, you cannot stay the same. You cannot operate at the same frequency as those who are still lost in their own cycles of doubt, fear, and mediocrity. You cannot walk with those who refuse to see what has already been revealed to you. And because of this, they will project their insecurities onto you. They will try to make you question yourself. They will try to convince you that your path is wrong simply because they cannot comprehend it. But listen closely. Their doubt does not define you. The opinions of the world do not shape your destiny. The voices of those who lack vision cannot dictate the path of someone who has been chosen by God. A lighthouse does not dim itself for the storm. It stands firm and shines even brighter. A warrior does not throw down his sword just because his enemies mock him. He stands ready, unshaken, knowing that his victory is already secured. And that is who you must be. Chosen one, no force on this earth can stop what God has ordained for you. No critic, no doubter, no enemy can block what has already been set in motion. Your blessings are not dependent on the approval of others. Your elevation does not require validation from those who were never meant to walk with you. So let them talk, let them question, let them watch as you rise. Because when God is for you, who can be against you? There is a great lie that has been placed in the minds of many, that wealth and success are something to fear, that abundance is not meant for the spiritual, that to desire more is to be greedy. But hear this truth. God is a God of abundance. Look at creation. Look at the endless sky, the vast oceans, the overflowing fields that bear fruit season after season. Lack is not the natural state of the divine. Abundance is. You were never meant to scrape by, to live in struggle, to fear whether your needs will be met. The same God who placed the stars in the sky, the same God who created galaxies beyond what the eye can see. Do you really think He cannot provide for you? The pressure is not on you to figure everything out. The burden is not yours to carry alone. Divine provision is not something you earn, it is something you align with. When you walk in your calling, the doors will open. When you trust in divine timing, the resources will appear. When you release the fear of lack, you make room for miracles to unfold. Chosen one, you are meant to live in overflow, not just for yourself, but so that you may pour into others. Because true wealth is not about possession, it is about impact. And when you step into this truth, when you stop fearing the blessings that have been assigned to you, when you embrace the fact that your abundance is part of your divine responsibility, you will never lack again. But this journey is not just about what you receive. The wealth, the wisdom, the opportunities, they are not just for your benefit. They are tools for something much greater. They are meant to elevate others. Chosen one, you have been positioned to be a light in a world that desperately needs one. You have been given a voice, a platform, a calling, not to serve only yourself, but to awaken others, to lift them up, to remind them that they too are chosen. Because your purpose is bigger than you. A torch does not shine for itself. It lights the way for many. A river does not drink its own water. It nourishes everything in its path. And that is who you must be. Every blessing you receive is meant to be multiplied. Every lesson you learn is meant to be shared. Every breakthrough you experience is meant to inspire another soul to step into their own divine destiny. That is what true success is, not just having more, but becoming more so that others may rise as well. And when you embrace this truth, when you move beyond personal gain and into divine impact, you will feel something that money, status, and material things could never provide: true fulfillment. Chosen one, this is your moment. You are not here by accident. You are not hearing this by chance. This is your divine confirmation. Everything you have prayed for, everything you have struggled to understand, everything your soul has been longing for, it is already in motion. But now you must step into it fully. No more hesitation, no more waiting, no more seeking validation from a world that was never meant to understand you. It is time. The doors are opening, the path is clearing, the blessings are aligning. And all you have to do is say yes to what has already been written for you. Say it now. Say it with conviction. I accept my divine calling. I am ready. I am chosen. Type it in the comments. Write it down. Declare it into the universe. My time is now. My destiny is unfolding. Nothing can stop what God has prepared for me. Because the moment you speak it, you activate it. Like this video, if you feel the power of this message, share it with another chosen one who needs this reminder. And if you haven't already, subscribe, because what is coming next will take you even deeper into your divine purpose. This is not the end. This is your beginning. And nothing can stop you now.